This is where we left off from part 2. If you have not seen parts 1 or 2, you can check the links in the description. If you want to see part 2, you can click the card on the top right of the screen now. But the last thing they said to me in the last episode was, "I still want something from you." Then the next day, I sent them the YouTube link to part 2. Then they said, "You should be thanking me." I guessed another name, and they said, "Excuse me, what?" Then I said, "Are you that online user?" They said, "No." I thought I already said the guessing game is over. Then how come you keep answering? Clearly your only goal is me figuring out who you are. Then they said, "Okay, if I stopped talking to you, you would never know my true identity. How would that make you feel?" Then I said, "Disappointed." They said, "See, that is the power I have. Also knowing many things about you and being able to figure you out." Then I said, "I'm in school right now. How are you?" Then they said, "We both know you're not at school." And that's a little complicated, so I won't explain it, but suffice it to say, I was not at school. They said, "I'm well, and you?" Then I guessed another name, and they said, "No, the guessing game already ended." Then I said, "I am in school. This is a special week." Again, I was lying. Got to head back to class. Talk to you at 3. Then they said, again, "We both know you're not at school." Then I guessed another name. Then they said, "Stop guessing people. I gave you many hints. You said 3 p.m. Then I guessed another name. Then they said, "Stop guessing people's names." That's the goal of this game, is it not? If I can't guess names, how can I tell you if I figure out who you are? Then they said, "You can figure me out by yourself, without my help. That's your challenge. After you figure out who I am, our little game will end." Then I said, "What do we do in the meantime?" Because I'm at a loss. Then they said, "A game, of course. Would you like to answer questions, or should I?" Then I sent them a link, and be careful, don't go to it. It may or may not be an IP grabber. Then they said, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" And I replied, "Sending a link to more info of you that I found. It's actually just a picture of you done goofed, an image with that text on it." Then they said, "Stop, no, I'm trying to help you, Ryan. You aren't helping yourself." Then I said, "How'd you like the image?" They said, "I told you, I don't tolerate jokes." Then I asked, "What type of phone do you have?" My guess is an LG Aristo 2, but I could be totally wrong. I knew that was their phone because I got their client information from the IP grabber website. Then they said, "You know that's my phone." "You are correct. How does that help you?" Then I said, "Because it shows you that I have ways, and that you're not as smart as you think." "Okay, that's fine. I want to play a game. You ask me questions about you, and I'll see how well I can answer." Then I asked, "What do I keep in my sock, occasionally?" And this is a running joke this year at my school. "Pencils, maybe pens," and they were correct. I asked, "What sport do I play?" They said, "Trick question. You don't play sports. You may play football with your friends at school, occasionally." That is also true. Then I asked, "What language did I take in the 7th grade?" And they said, "That's tough. You're asking that so I can reveal more about myself, aren't you?" That is the dual nature of this game, is it not? Yes, that is what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it very much. They said, "I'm glad you are enjoying it. You are in a Christian school, so, maybe, you took Greek in your 7th grade year." Indeed I did. "Would you like to guess one name?" Then I said, "Yes. Go for it. You've given me a lot of information." I guessed a name. They said no. Rats. "Who taught music class last year?" "Yes, it is a shame you haven't figured me out yet." "Yes, a big shame. Are you looking for a specific name?" Then I said, "Of course. Quickly now. Don't take the time to text someone. You're someone in my class. You're someone close enough to me that you would know and remember about my sock pockets, or are very observant. You know I play football at lunch occasionally, but you were not attending 4 years ago. All I need to do tomorrow is go around asking what phone people have, and I'll have you. Very well done, Ryan. You're taking an awfully long time to tell me who taught music class last year, aren't you? You're a first-year student, currently attending. I didn't know you still wanted an answer, since you were so busy trying to figure me out." I said, "Excuses." They asked, "So, is my name still Patrick Matthews?" Then I said, "No, it's blank." And they said, "No, Ryan, I'm disappointed." Then I said, "As am I, dear classmate." Then they asked, "Would you like to guess names?" "Sure, the only other option I have right now is blank. You have 5 guesses. You're probably going to hate me for not knowing you well enough." "Actually, you only have 2 guesses." "Why would I hate you?" "Because I haven't found who you are yet." "I am disappointed, but I don't hate you." So then I gave my 2 guesses, both of them incorrect. I'm now out of guesses. May I have one more before I go to bed? Then they said, "Yes, you have 1 guess. Make it good." "For me, you chose a K name, Chris, and your fake name is Caitlin. Would I be correct in assuming that your true name begins with a K?" "I allowed you to have 1 more guess. I'm not giving you more hints." "Alright then, I'll go with blank. Good night." "Ryan, that is the wrong answer." "Good night, my friend." "Good night, Ryan. Actually, before I go, who was that music teacher last year anyway?" "Ryan, I don't want to answer that. Please don't mistake that for me not knowing the answer." "I already have. Well played, however. Thank you." Then the next day I said hello, and sent a link, which may or may not also be an IP grabber. I sent it today at 8:47 a.m. because they would be at school, and if they were at the same school as me, their IP would show the same as mine. They said, "I'm not clicking that link. Last time you sent a link, you tricked me." So then I went to a website screenshot grabber site and put in that link so I could prove that it was just an image of good morning. Then I said, "It's just an image." They said, "I don't care for your trickery." Then I said, "Okay, can I ask a question? Is this you?" Then I sent another link, which also is an IP grabber. And you might notice the 2 dots above the U, which means this is not actually a YouTube link, and this is an IP grabber, and apparently they noticed it and said, "I said I'm not clicking the links you send me." Then I said, "It's YouTube, jeez, please just tell me if that is you. Hello? Hello, are you there?" And they said, "Hello." Then I asked, "So, is that YouTube channel you?" Then they said, "I'm not clicking that link, Ryan." I said, "It's YouTube." "No, I don't care. I can't hack YouTube. It's YouTube." "I don't trust you. Sorry." Then I said, "I'm disappointed. If you think I can hack YouTube, you are very mistaken. But I'll take it as a compliment. Whatever you wave, I want to take it as." Then at 1:29 p.m. during class, I received a message on my watch that said, "How was your quiz?" We had just taken a quiz the period before. Then when I got out of class, I replied, "Am I on The Truman Show?" If you don't know, The Truman Show is a movie where the premise is there's a guy, and he's basically the main character on a show, but he doesn't know he's inside the show. Then they said, "Hello," at 3:08 p.m. Then I asked, "Who is your favorite dance partner?" Because we had, unfortunately, done a little bit of dancing in music class the period before. Then they said, "Myself. Who is your favorite?" I didn't reply. They said, "Also, I've gotten around 15 calls from your school friends, I assume." Then I said, "Or from the people who watched the YouTube video. Sorry if that inconveniences you." They said, "It is bothering me, but I accept your apology. You asked an interesting question earlier. Am I on The Truman Show?" Then I said, "Yes." "I like that question. Would you like an answer?" And that's where I'm gonna end this episode. I was originally gonna make it over 20 minutes long, but that just felt a little too long. I'm still feeling a little sick, so sorry if it sounded that way. I would have made this video earlier in the week, but like I said, my voice is still recovering, so this is the best it's been, and that's why I'm making the video. But yeah, stay tuned for part 4, because there's still more currently, and probably more after that. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.